5 seconds to go. Start. Perusal of the aforesaid testimony reveals that PW1 prosecutrix has been consistent in her statement throughout that the intercourse was against her wishes and that there was no consent from her side, as she had been threatened and thereafter she had been subjected to penetrative sexual assault by her own father, appellant accused Lal Mohammed. Further, the prosecutrix has described in clear and unambiguous words, and her testimony has remained consistent during her cross examination that her father, appellant accused Lal Mohammed, had committed rape upon her and thereafter threatened her with dire consequences if she told anyone about the incident. Other material witnesses. Although the sole testimony of the prosecutrix, as above mentioned, is sufficient by itself to sustain the conviction of the appellant, unless there are compelling reasons for seeking corroboration, as the same is a condition for judicial reliance on the testimony of the prosecutrix, is not a requirement of law but a guidance of prudence under given circumstances. Consequently, it is relevant to highlight that the case of prosecutrix, when appreciated in conjunction with the deposition of PW2 Shama, PW5 Naseem Bano, PW8 Dr. Bhim Singh, is further substantiated and corroborated. Relevant portion from the testimony of PW2 Shama is reproduced herein below. Victim T is my daughter and accused Lal Mohammed is my husband. Victim T is aged about 15 years old. As my daughter Victim T was not feeling well regularly, therefore I took her to doctor. She was also suffering from fits. However, it was revealed at the doctor's place by my daughter that she was being continuously raped by my husband for the last many years. I came to know about this fact from the doctor also, whom victim T told about the rapes committed by the accused. Initially, I was shocked, but then I approached a Mahila Mandal Ayog and then police was called. My daughter gave statement to the police. She was also medically examined. Accused Lal Mohammed is present in the court today. Relevant portion from the testimony of PW5 Naseem Bano is reproduced herein below. Since I was not having cordial relations with my husband, therefore, at the time of the incident, I was living with my mother and my sister, namely Shama Parveen. On 15 December 2012, my victim daughter, namely T, had fallen ill. My sister Shama Parveen took my victim daughter to Dr. Bhim Singh. After taking the medicines, my sister brought the victim girl back to the house. On the same day, after their returning to the home, my sister Shama Parveen had received a telephonic call from Dr. Bhim Singh, who asked my sister Shama Parveen to come to his clinic as he had to make her understand about the disease the victim was suffering from and the medicines provided to her. Pursuant to this call, my sister Shama Parveen went to the clinic of Dr. Bhim Singh. After the meeting with Dr. Bhim Singh, my sister returned to the house and she told me that Dr. Bhim Singh had told her that the victim girl had informed him that Lal Mohammed, the father of the victim girl, had had sexual intercourse with her several times for a long time. On this, I called the victim girl and in the presence of Shama Parveen asked her about the facts told by the doctor. The victim girl had told me that Lal Mohammed was committing the sexual intercourse with her for last 3 years and she could not disclose this fact on account of the threat given by accused Lal Mohammed. At this stage, the witness further states the victim girl, namely T, is the real daughter of my elder sister Yasmin Banu, who has already passed away. The victim girl has been brought up at the house of my mother. Accused Lal Mohammed is the husband of my sister Shama Parveen. After knowing the facts of sexual harassment with the victim girl by the accused, we remained shocking and in a dilemma. After about 2-3 days, the matter was reported to the police. The complaint was made on 22nd December 2012. Police recorded my statement in this case. I identify accused Lal Mohammed, who is present in the court today. Relevant portion from the testimony of PW8 Dr. Bhim Singh is reproduced herein below. On inquiry, victim T had told me that her father had given the said prescription purchase to her. Thereafter, victim started weeping. After consoling the victim, she told me that her father had been making physical relations with her for the last 3 years. She had also told me that her father had threatened her. She also informed me that her father used to press her neck and used to threaten to kill her. The victim had requested me not to disclose the said fact to anyone. On hearing this, I was very surprised and shocked. Thereafter, her mother came there and they went away. In the evening, I made a call to the mother of victim and called her. Stop.